Hello and namaste everyone. You're watching Smarty Tech Fizz and I am Anjali with a new video related to the text indexes. So actually we are in a series for the text indexes. We have already created a two part of it where we understand that what are the behavior and restrictions, and in the next part we have implemented all the behaviors and restrictions we have and see that how it has been created and how it works. But today we will see that how we can specify a language for the text indexes. So how you will do that, how you can provide the language specification to the text index and how it actually work in the background, we will see in this video. So let's get started. What does it mean? So you know that the text indexes are actually works on the sentences specified in the document. So if you want to create an index on that sentences, and if you want to search a single key, a single word from that sentences, then we will use the text index. But if you have a different type of languages like a Spanish, French or Dutch, any type of languages, then how the text index will able to know, okay, you are using this language, and because it could not automatically detect the languages, so it has provided us a different way to make themselves know that okay, you are using this particular type of language. Okay, so you can see the documentation given by the MongoDB. You can see that there is a specified language for text index document, and here they have provided the documentation with different examples, and we will implement it and see what does that all mean. So you know how actually the text indexes work. The text indexes actually how it works. It take the whole sentence and divide it into a different, like it removes the stop words. What does the stop words mean? Stop words means that it remove the common words as a, n, the, to, be. These are the stop words which actually doesn't have any meaning at all, and you can remove them. So it remove the stop words, and then it use the different rules for parts the words. Rules can be like stemming. What does stemming mean? Stemming here means like this: if you have a word like playing, plays and played, and you need by stemming, it will take out the common word from that. What is the common word as play and play. In this cars and cars, you can see the common word as the car. So how it use the stemming. If you are using the Python, you know that there are packages available for stemming as well. So this is how it parts the whole words and use it for the indexing the sentences. But this all, you can see this is the English word, and you know in English sentences what are the stop words and what are the stemming words. But what if you are using a different type of language, how it will able to know, okay, it is a different type of language, it is a Spanish language, and these are the Spanish stop words which it need to be removed. So how the text indexes will able to know that this is a Spanish, we have to use the Spanish stop words to remove from the sentences, or we need to use the Spanish words to be stemmed. So how you will provide that? You can see that this is the database which I am using, and this is the collection on which there are two collections, codes and codes 2. This is for the different examples, so I need to tell you for the whole scenario. So let's see in the Robo3, so you will be able to get it easily. You can see that this is a codes collection. I have taken this example from the documentation given by the MongoDB. So in this example, you can see this is a sentence which is available in different language. This is available in different language. This is available in different language. So if I want to create an index on original key, or I want to create index on translation.code, so how it will able to detect this? We need to do the two things. Firstly, we will provide a default language for this. How we will provide the default language for the specified document, we will see it later. Then the other way is you can provide the language in the specified document itself. How you can provide it? You can provide using the language keyword actually as a language keyword itself. So this it will be the keyword we will use for making the text index understand that it is in the English language or it is in the French language. How you will use it? You can use it like, let's say you want to create an index on a nested document, nested like translation.code. So in this type of nested index, you will provide the language keyword in this particular document itself. So language document we will specify here, and we will specify the English language. This is a nested document, this is a code, so it will use the language keyword here, and we will specify the French language. You can see all the documents are having the language in a nested in the embedded document. Okay, but what if you want to create an index on a root keyword? So this is the original key, and I want to create an index on this original key and this original key. So how you will do that? You can do it using providing the language keyword at the root level. So you can see that this is the language which I have provided at the root level. This is the language which I have provided at the root level. When you are using the root language at the root level, or you can see that when you are using the language at the embedded document, it will override the language specified at the root level, because you are creating an index on this internal key, that is internal embedded document. So it will override this language. Here the language is Portuguese, but when you will create index on code, it will see the language of this only, not this one. But if you are creating an index on original, it will not take care of that, but it will taking care of this root language keyword. Okay, so this is how you can specify the language in the document itself. Now the first way which I have told you, to provide the default language. How the default language is useful? Let's say you can see that this is the original key on which I have created an index, let's say. Okay, but I haven't provided any language keyword for this. So how it will able to detect this is a language of English or Spanish or French or Portuguese, what type of language it is using? So one way is, it will actually text index automatically. If you will not provide the default language or any language keyword in the document, it will automatically take the keyword as a English sentence. So what if you don't have an English sentence, then how you will provide the default language? You will provide the default language as this. This is the DB, this is the collection name, and this is how you create the index. So this is the way that how you create a text index. You just need to provide the translation.code. Okay, translation.code. Let's say I want to create an index on translation.code. Okay, in the translation.code I have provided the type as text, so now it will automatically take it as a text index. But I want to mention the default language, because if any of the document is not containing a language keyword, it will automatically take this language. So how you will provide it? This is a default language keyword, and you need to provide the default language. You can provide any default language, and this language will be used by the text indexes when you don't have any language specified in this documents. You can see the index has been created. Now it will work similarly as the normal text indexing, but here it will use the Spanish as a default language, and can use the English and French language by watching this keyword. So this is how you can provide a default language and the normal languages for the different type of documents. Now see, there's another example. This is another example. Here I haven't provided a language keyword, or I haven't also even provided any default language for this. So how I will able to know that this is a Portuguese, or it is a Spanish, or it is a English? So we will provide it using any type of key, but you have to provide the text index that okay, I am not using a language keyword, but I am using a different keyword which you can able to you can able to grab that and get to know that okay, I am using a which type of language. How you will do that? You just need to use the language override keyword. You can see the documentation. Here you can see that I have using, if you will use the language keyword with the creation of the text index and provide the key on which you want to create a mention the language, you can provide it here. So using this key, it will able to know that okay, this is a key and this is the language which you are using. So it will help the text index to create the indexes on this type of document. So this is the three different things which I have mentioned. First is the default language, that how to provide the default language to the text indexes, that we can use it, we can provide it using the default language keyword. And second thing which we have explained, that how you can provide the other type of languages, we can provide it using the language keyword itself, either in the embedded document or either at a root level. Okay, next, third thing which we have mentioned is how you will provide the language without using a language keyword in the document. So how we will provide it, we will provide it using the language override, and using the language override we will be able to, text indexes will be able to know okay, you are using the languages as this keyword. Okay, and this is how you can specify a different type of languages for the text indexes. And what are the indexes which has been mentioned by the MongoDB? These are the text indexes, language text indexes which has been mentioned by the MongoDB: Danish, Dutch, English, Finnish, French, German, Hungarian, Italian. There are number of languages which has been provided by that as a support of the text search languages. So this is how you can provide the text index language support, and why it is useful, because it will help to understand the text indexes, that which rules it needs to apply, which language rules it needs to apply, and it will helpful for you and for the text indexes, and it will provide you the exact answers. So in this part we just know that we just get to know what languages support. We have already seen about the how the text index is created, how we can search through the text indexes, that is a $text and $search query using the text indexes. And we already implemented the behavior and its restriction in the previous part. I will mention all the links in the description box. You can go and see what are the things which we have already implemented, and you can just be tuned with me for the next videos. And till then, take care, bye bye.